All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Now, let me go ahead and acknowledge this before I get into these lyrics. We are in this era of when you drop an album, you got to create some shock value for the headlines. Y'all get that, right? And any artist of mainstream caliber like a Quavo, they do that, right? We've seen every artist that's dropped an album leave some kind of diss out in the atmosphere, or what is perceived to be a diss, or talking about the relationship or something, right? We can't 1 minute complain that we want artists to be more vulnerable and open up about their lives. Then when they do it, we complain that they're trying to do things for clickbait, right? You can't have both sides of it. It's like, yo, what do you want from artists? It's a tough position to be an artist. But the topic of conversation is Quavo Huncho. He released that album, right? Self-entitled Quavo Huncho album yesterday night, and I listened to some of the records. I'm gonna get to all of it today, but what we're gonna do here is go through one of the most talked about records off the project thus far. The name of it is Huncho Dreams, and it appears to be all about Nicki Minaj. Now, before I get into these lyrics, I'm guessing there's a lot of satire here. I'm guessing there's a lot of sarcasm here in some of these lines, but I'm a little bit confused from Quavo because there's also some truth in these lines. Now, maybe he is just simply having fun with rap and responding to Nicki's Barbie Dreams, in which Quavo was one of the rappers that Nicki talked about. She talked about a lot of rappers, but in regards to Quavo, she did say Quavo hurt her feelings or something like that. But again, that was a sarcastic record from Biggie's joint from back in the day. I really don't know, because there's some stuff in this. We'll get to all of it, but I'm gonna go through these lines real quick, and then y'all tell me what y'all think about Quavo's new record, Huncho Dreams, and apparently it is all about Queen Nicki Minaj. All right, now y'all gonna have to give me some grief because obviously I can't rap like Quavo, and I'm not gonna even try. All right, raise the prices, raise it 2 times. No cap, these girls be the new vibe. We don't like suicide, so the doors fly. She said I hurt her feelings 52 times. Call up Queen Nicki. The queen can't flex on the young bull. Made her scream Chanel. I bought her to him. You can check on IG, cause when she posted, it go up and she for keeps. Only if she come with 2 yeah, I be sniping. Hey, I can't be wifing. I know she feisty. I'm Huncho Bison. She treat me righteous. Nigga don't mean to brag. I be trying to keep it cool, but I snipe your ass. No fee. I ski on your face ass. Woo! Call up Huncho to come tap that ass. Pull up on you auto tune when I grip that ass. Pull up on your weaving across the room when I pipe that ass. All right, listen, y'all. I'm trying my best here. This is tough. All right, let's go down a little bit further. What the hell is Quavo even talking about? Nicki, do you love me? Why you crying? She don't wanna be a queen unless she got me. She don't wanna be on the scene unless we married. No cap, for real. Tea in my double cup and I can't spill. Left a fire on the dresser at the hotel. Drunk as hell, made her cook some rotel. Whip it. If the truth hurt, then I won't tell. Then Quavo goes into like this chorus type part of the record where he says, bounce that ass, Nicki, bounce that ass, Nicki, shake it like Iggy, shake it like Iggy. If I hurt your feelings, I am truly sorry. I'm straight out the jungle. Hey, no Safari. Why Safari gotta always take a diss in everything that happens, bro? Why y'all always gotta play Safari like that? Safari said he was happy about this album coming out. Anywho, all right. Those are the lyrics. Now, again, I asked the question to you that I asked before this video started. There's some truth in some of this in what Quavo was saying, but do you think he's bar for bar acknowledging what happened between him and Nicki? Maybe they tried out a relation. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, because Quavo, salute to Quavo, he dating, I think, the sweetie chick. I don't keep up with that type stuff, but if I make a record like this, I'm not going to just let it go to waste, right? So I'm sure he probably had this record in the chamber for a couple months now, and he's like, I gotta release this. All right, it's a response to Nicki's Barbie Dreams. But I want to ask you guys, do y'all really believe Quavo went line for line discussing his affair, or whatever you want to call it, what it looks like with Queen Nicki? Yeah, he gave her a whole record. I'm sure Quavo's not giving a lot of his team that he has affairs with whole records. All right, so it's kind of like he big up in Nicki in a way, like just showing respect to the queen, but at the same time, it looks like, yo, you kind of putting maybe some personal business out there, because like there's some truth in it. You know, he brought up the Chanel bags, bought her 2 of them. I'm kind of remembering back. You remember Nicki was on like IG crying because somebody gave her 2 Chanel bags. I'm guessing now we understand that was Quavo probably shooting his shot. You know what I mean? So I'm like very lost. And then I also thought Quavo and Meek were tight. I have no clue what's going on. Here's what we're gonna do though, because this is such a very, very talked about topic in the culture. I'm gonna do a For the Pharaohs episode on this, but I'm not gonna get it out at 4 o'clock because obviously I want this video to kind of resonate with the people for a couple hours. I'm gonna do 2 For the Pharaohs tonight. One gonna drop at 7, I think, and one gonna drop at 8. All right, I know I said I'm gonna try to get them out at 4, but we're gonna make it work with what we gotta do. All right, so like we're gonna talk about this more in depth on my For the Pharaohs episode tonight on this topic, and then we'll give more perspective and stuff like that. Then see you there. And in the meantime, Quavo drops a record in regards to Nicki. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. It's called Hunt Your Dreams. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
Got the kids, they you are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.